Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Today's video coming up, it's just updates, coffee time, and just general talk for a few minutes. So hopefully you guys like this next video coming up. Now today's video is about just updates. As you can tell, it's raining outside. I don't know how loud it will be on the phone, but maybe it won't be too loud. I went out earlier and came back in to do a video and got sidetracked. So answering emails, and it's too much roosters and dogs and kids playing and kids crying and all the noises, horns honking, and I thought I was in the middle of New York City. Except for the roosters. So today's video is about what's going on, updates here in the Philippines, coffee time I guess we'd call it. I just had finished my cup of coffee. It's about 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m. We got a little late today because my clock battery died. I thought it was 4 o'clock. I said, man, it's getting dark awful early. I see 5 or 5:30, but it was the battery died on the clock. Of course, I have a watch, so you would think I would look at my watch, but habit makes you do that. Updates here in the Philippines. Everything is as it seems. I get a lot of people ask me, would you take the jab if you had an opportunity to take it? They are giving away shots for everyone that's interested, even now for me. Now the thing is, the big question is I don't really think that I would, and I haven't, and even though I've been sick and had the honey badger, I still don't think I would even have the shot. The reason why is I can't really say it on YouTube. I wish I could. I can't really say my personal opinion about it, but let me put it this way. It's not as it seems, as perfect as it is, as when you get that. And so I am a little reluctant. Now, sure, I've had friends that live, 40 miles that way and 80 miles that way and 100 miles that way. It's took the shots of the honey badger. But me personally, I'm only speaking for me, I still feel like that I really just don't want to take it yet. Now, maybe in the future when I see that the results are better and the numbers are up and more than 9% of the country is taking it, okay. And it's not just me that has the same feeling, it's just about everybody I talk to. Now, it's probably, I say 50-50. 50% of the people that I know has already taken it, and 50% has not. The 50% that has taken it, did they regret taking it? From probably 10% to 15-20% of those people, I would say they did, because they were sicker longer, they got sick, they had to go to the hospital, it took them longer to get through it, it added 8, 10, 12, 14 weeks to their situation there. And as you know, I've been down for 8 weeks at least minimum, maybe 10 weeks, just because of it. Now I'm starting to feel, you probably can tell, a lot better. Can I run around the house 20 times? No, I never could anyway. No, but I do feel better. I do have a sense of energy I didn't have before, and it seems to work. Now, over-the-counter, we just could only take over-the-counter medications because they don't really, they don't have anything for it, because since this is the flu. You can tell I didn't comb my hair. But the situation as it is right now, that's how that is. That's what's going on there. We're still under kind of a lockdown here. I mean, we can go, we just have to make sure we have the correct paperwork and things like that. And then you want to have it anyway whenever you're traveling, QR code, things like that. And so you can get out and you can do things, but you really have to kind of wait, because the buses don't arrive on time, because now the buses have cut back because they don't have that many passengers, and they wait to fill up the bus. So you can sit and wait an hour, hour and a half to fill up the bus, and then that's not including going to the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stops depending where you're headed, and you can stay a half hour, 45 minutes per stop there or longer. You know, we have set, Ruth and I have set an hour and a half waiting. And finally, I told the guy, I says, are we going today? I mean, the driver, I said, come on, quit. What they do is they get to load up the bus, and they pretend like they're leaving, right? And so they'll pull up the bus like they're leaving. Then they'll back up. They'll pull the bus up, and then they'll back up. So you're sitting in the bus, and this is what you're doing, up and back. So they'll wait like 3 to 5 minutes, and you know, we're going, thinking to get, you know, 8 more passengers, so they'll pull the bus up and then stop and wait. Is anybody coming? Is anybody coming? Just back her on up. So you're sitting there thinking, okay, we're going. So 25 times later, you're thinking the 25 times that you're going somewhere. So that happens quite a bit. If you're going to an area, which I do, and they'll park it, and they're going to have breakfast or lunch or whatever, and you don't know what I don't know what they're doing. They may say, hey, no, food, but I don't hear it. All I hear is they're gone, and sometimes it can take 5-10 minutes depending on the driver, or it could take 30-45 minutes depending on the driver. So you don't know. You're just in limbo. So precautionary things now, you need to wear your mask, you need to wear your face shield still. What else is going on here? That's about it. The barangays are giving out rice from the government, so that's a good thing. And they have coupons. They come by and drop the coupons at the house, so you can go get your 10 pound, actually it's 12 pound of rice, which is okay. So that helps out for a lot of families. Ruth and I have not really gone anywhere. She went to Valencia one day this week. She went to Valencia one day last week. She had to go over there and do some things. And I've not really left the property at all in the last 8-10 weeks because, you know, I shouldn't, you know. Current situation. Now I'm feeling good. There's not any ailments that I have right now. The toughest thing for me was the fever. I had it probably for, I'd say 3-4 weeks, constant at 3 every day, and then on the 4th week it was 10 hours, 12 hours a day, or at night, and it would vary during that time. And I'm talking hot fever. I'm talking out of your mind fever, 102, 103, and you're delirious. There's a couple days, more than a couple days, I don't even remember. I mean, I'm thinking it's still Monday and it's already Saturday, Sabbath for me. So I've had to deal with this. Here's an example. I'm thinking it's Tuesday right now, this week, and it's already Thursday evening. It's going to be Friday tomorrow. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's my clock that's causing it. But really, you know, that's the thing that of course I'm retired now. There's no sense in just running around like a chicken with your head cut off. A lot of Americans say, well, I'm going here, and they go. But then after a while, you'll see that they've been here in the Philippines after 6 months, and then 8 months, and then a year, and they start filtering down. They're not going out as much. They've already seen everything and done everything you do. They realize it's such time-consuming to go get a pair of pliers. If you had to go buy a pair of pliers in town, for example, normally you go to Walmart or go to Lowe's or Home Depot, you're in and out there in 10-15 minutes. Here you get on a tricycle, you ride there. More than likely they will not have the pliers that you need, so you have to go to another place, and then another place, and another place, and hopefully you'll find one. So it could be an hour, 2-3 hour ordeal just getting a pair of pliers. And it's not only just for us, it's even for the guys that work here in the Philippines. They have that problem also, getting the tools and things like that. Even the guys have a problem getting tools, and even the ones that are buying the good tools, they're the Chinese tools, they are breaking up on them, because I've had guys telling me that. What else is going on here? We were going to try to do a live stream. I'm going to try to get up and get up on we got up at 7 this morning. I could have done a live stream today, but the time I got everything started, we had our breakfast and things. It was a little late. I don't want to start a live stream around 10 o'clock in the morning. Because what it is, I get involved in answering emails, and what happens with that is an hour goes by before I blink, or 2 hours, because I reply to one, and then someone replies back, and it's the same message, and they reply, and they reply back. So that one message could have 5 messages or 8. Then if they're asking about the house, I had 32 messages today just on the house. I should get commission on this house, and I don't. And these messages are, hey, what kind of foundation? How's it holding up? What's going on with it? Are you still having any particular problems with it? And as you can see, it's holding up fine. It's fine. I mean, a couple things I might have done differently, but that's nitpicking. I would be minor. I mean, I've thought of everything. The only thing I did not do is get a flex hose. The flex, which you can't find here. I bought hose and lines and everything. You can't buy the flex. Not the flexible flex. They have flex, but you have to get a hammer to it to bend it. And it doesn't bend. And it ain't going to bend. It's just basically plastic with lines in it to pretend like it's bendable flex. It's not. I thought it was tricky. So that happens. So if I had flex, because we had a small trimmer yesterday in the house, we're doing, I'd say 3 to 4 inches, okay? But even those 3 to 4 inches, you say you have septic and things like that, that just sloshes around everything, and the connectors on top, eventually they're just going to snap, break off, and that's what's happening. I just got to get out there and put it back on. Got them placed in there and dirt piled up until I get to feeling better, and give that a whirl, because the holes are perfect and it's just set up perfectly. I just need to do that. Now, we also, since we here, I need to put gutters on the house. I have to do that. I haven't done that. Ruth and I talked about that. So what the world's wrong with us? All the things we do and buy and all the money we spend on stuff, we don't have that on here. So we'll start doing that. As you can see, I put a TV on. I put a small TV on my wall. See that? I got my tables in here we made. They're working really good. Ruth has done a really good job decorating that up, and it makes a lot of storage. So we have a lot of great storage here in the room. As you can see, I'll show you this. See that cabinet I made? We put that thing on the front instead of putting doors that I have to open, and they're hassle, right? So say I have a big suit jacket, and it's big, so the shoulders, it'll fit in there, and I have to kind of, I call it cattywamper, twist it a little bit. But it's just not, just put cloth and let it fold out, and it'll be fine. Because all you're doing is keeping the dust out of there and things like that. It works perfect. So we did that. So that thing is solid full of clothes, and it's really enhanced our ability here. And I made it 6 feet 5 inch, 8 inches tall, 6 feet 8 inches tall. So there's a lot of storage in it. I made shelves, little shelves. I think you guys didn't. I don't know if you saw the finished product, but we varnished it, and it looks really good. And I did a pump sprayer, put the varnish in the pump sprayer and sprayed it on, varnished the whole thing in 10 minutes. It varnished the other house over there in 20 minutes. I did all the varnish on the whole property and within an hour, where normally if you brush it on, it'd take days, And we got our puppy, and he's having a good time. He just loves this room. He loves it. Anybody comes in this room, he wants to come in here. And of course, he loves doing his special needs there, pee-pee and poo-poo in this room sometimes. Whenever it's raining, get out from underneath that bed. He's a good puppy, though, I have to tell you. He's really, he's starting to mind. He really is doing really good. And so he's a good puppy. Oh, he just finished dinner, so he's happy. Thank you so much. I've been rambling on. Thank you. This is coffee time. I don't have my coffee cup. I'll put this on, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. God bless. Thank you guys so much.